welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisette and today we're going to be doing a KJH Academy makeup look. It's super fun, colorful, so let's begin with the eyes. This is a look that I'm going for right here. Super colorful, and I already have my base on, so my foundation. So let's get started with this eye primer, and I'm just going to blend it in with my fingers. Now I'm going into this Makeup Revolution palette and I'm going straight into the shade called Cosmic. It's this purplish shade and I'm just going to pack that in with a flat brush on my inner corner of my eyelid. Now going into the Violet Gloss palette, I'm choosing this blue teal shade and I'm going to pack that in into the center of my eyelids. Okay, now let's go into another eyeshadow palette. This is Celestial Thunder and I'm diving into the orange shade and I'm going to use my fingers and place it on my outer V of my eyelid. Go back into the Makeup Revolution palette and select this pink shade, and I'm also using my fingers one more time and placing it on my outer V again. Look at how pretty that looks. I find that by using my fingers you get a better color payoff. Oh, this is exciting. Look at how beautiful this art eye makeup is coming to life. Now let's jump into another palette. I know guys, I know, but we're just choosing this bright neon shade and popping that into our inner corner, and this is what it looks like. So this is what I'm going for. Let me show you guys the picture again. Let's go into the shimmery shade here, and I am using yet again another palette, and I felt like it needed a little bit of a pop right there, so I placed the shadow there. Yep. Okay, now going back to the same palette, I'm using the purplish shade and I did use some setting spray so I could again get a better color payoff and start putting like little dots there, you know, like in art class. Yeah, we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Okay, so now let's go into the cream shade here. It's this white cream color and I decided to apply it right on top of that purple shade, and yes, I wanted to get an exact match of the same color that Katie Jane Hughes had on her eye, so I placed it also on that blue shade because I was trying to go for a teal color, if that makes sense. So you guys can see that I started applying that same white cream shade all over the blue and the purple, and yes, I like it. Using another palette, this one's from Ace Beauty, we're diving into this orange shade and I'm going to be using a setting spray so I can get a better color payoff and start creating little dots just like art class right there on top of my orange shade that we had initially applied at the beginning of this tutorial. Go into this palette again and select this blue shade right here, and I'm going to mix it with the cream shade from the other palette that we use, and let's start creating some dots on top of that blue teal eyeshadow that I have here on the center of my eyelid. I was trying to get this color right here that you guys can see the little dots and stuff, so now I have to go back into that pink shade and kind of create little dots again on top of that pink shade, so you guys can see where we're heading. Hello art class. Yep, we're back in class. Now let's go into this bronzer and I'm going to actually mix it with the Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to start creating some shadow and depth into my inner corner here of my eyelid like so. I'm dragging it. Now let's go back into the Celestial Thunder palette and choose this darker shade called Zero Gravity, and I'm just going to place that on my lower lash line. Now finally, let's do our lashes with Lancome Lash Idol mascara.
Everything you do sets me free.
Now let's finish off the face, and I'm using the same Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to contour the face a little.
You found me just in time. Could be loose from the sides, got me out of my mind.
Going into M Cosmetics, this is their Serum Blush Color Drops, and this is in the shade Venetian Rose, and I'm just going to apply little dots on my cheekbones, and I'm just going to use a damp sponge and blend that in. You can also use your fingers to do so, but this time I decided to use my damp sponge. Okay, now let's add a little highlighter moment, and I'm going to place this liquid highlighter on the highest points of my cheekbones and my nose bridge, and I'm just going to blend that in with the same damp sponge that we use.
To feel like I'm falling away from you, stalling the pace with you. And you know if I knew a way I...
And finally, let's do our lips, guys. We're almost done with this look. Now we're starting off by lining the lips with this beautiful color. It's like this mauvey pinkish color. It's very, very beautiful, and I used to not line my lips a lot, but now since I joined KJH Academy, I have been doing this a lot and I'm liking it. And let's add a little gloss to the lips, and this one's by Wonder Beauty Lip Retreat. This is in the shade Skinny Dip, and now we are done with our look.
Wanna be mine. Maybe we should pause time just for a while. It might be all we need. Maybe we should cut ties, cause this don't feel right.
Alright besties, we're done with this look. What do we think? Look at the eye makeup that we created together. This was actually challenging for me. It took me out of my comfort zone. I usually go for more neutral tones or peachy coral warm tones, but not so much the color, but I'm digging it. I'm liking it. So comment down below if you enjoyed this tutorial, or comment down below if you would like for me to do more colorful tutorials like this one. I love KJH Academy. It's the best community ever, so you should join too and give it a go. Alright, I will see you guys on my next video. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my tutorials or any of my videos here on my YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram. I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks you so much for watching, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. See ya. Bye.
Tears in your eyes, and I'm not gonna try and force you in.